All right, so as you guys know, I'm talking a lot about CBD oil. I'm very passionate about it because in the study and this investigations really, because I'm really going after it. For those who know me, I have a law enforcement background. I have worked homicide, internal affairs. I know investigations. I was good at it. I enjoyed it. But I like digging down and finding out why. When I would take a murder case before a jury, it was good to know, they needed to know the why.
Well, yeah.
Right? And so I like to get at that, to get at the root of whatever's going on. And I did not know about CBD oil until not too long ago. And I have been completely blown away by what it can do for the body. It is just amazing. So I want to share that with our listeners. So y'all are just going to take the ride with me because I'm learning and I'm sharing with people. Everybody I know, everybody I get in contact with, I'm going to tell you a little bit about CBD oil because you need to know about it. All of us know somebody that can benefit from this product. And really, all of us need to be taking CBD to an extent, right? Because it can help us with everyday, issues and toxicity and stress and everything else that's going on. So let's start with what is CBD or what is CBD oil? So it's an oil comprised of cannabidiol molecules. And that's a fancy, $50 word, cannabidiol, right? If you're from the Northeast, it might be cannabidiol or something like, it doesn't really matter, right? But it's cannabidiol is how I say it, how a lot of folks say it. So these molecules are extracted from the cannabis plant. Oh, it's marijuana, right? They're extracted from the cannabis plant, often using carbon dioxide as a solvent, okay? Carbon dioxide is a cleaner, more pure form of extraction because it doesn't leave a residue behind after the process is completing. So if you're going to get CBD oil, you want it to be the extraction process to have been a CO2 process, okay? Now what that does is it isolates the CBD after the extraction process, during the process, and then it's distilled, okay, afterwards, okay? The CBD isolate, right, which is what it is at that point, is then combined with a food-grade carrier oil such as coconut or MCT oil. We're all familiar with that. So CBD isolate has benefits, right? This is what I've just talked about, is that's a CBD isolate. CBD isolate has benefits, but your top-tier CBD oil companies combine the isolate with high-quality essential oils in order to create is what we call a broad-spectrum oil, CBD oil, okay? By combining the CBD isolate with the terpenes from essential oils, right? That's the aromatics that we smell, this is called the entourage effect. We can get more of a whole plant benefit from the CBD oil. This is important because anytime you take something out, right, and you're trying to do a one-for-one, it's one molecule that you're giving your body, it's not going to be as effective as a whole plant experience, right? This is why adding in essential oils is really, really good benefit, okay? So what's cool is that some companies, such as Young Living, right, are combining CBD with a variety of essential oils, right, which can lead to some amazing benefits for our health. So I'm excited about the possibilities of combining CBD with like lavender or citrus oils, cinnamon, which is my favorite, by the way. But I mean, what happens if you combine it with frankincense or copaiba, right? Which we know they're amazing essential oils, and I bet you that they're doing that. They do testing and so forth. They want to find out
the added benefits of
right.
of the essential oils with the CBD oil.
Exactly right. So here's the question that comes up: what about THC, right? Because it's from the cannabis plant, marijuana. It's going to have THC. I don't want my my 8-year-old or my 90-year-old mom or grandma getting high off of something when they're trying to feel better, right? We don't want a psychoactive effect. So THC, of course, is the psychoactive component of the cannabis plant, but most people don't want this in their CBD oil. But in some states, you can get it if you want it, right? If not here in Texas, right? Texas law limits THC to 0.3%, okay? You can't have more than that in it. So the best way to ensure your CBD oil does not contain THC is to make sure that it was processed as an isolate, which is why I explained that part first, okay? Make sure the company conducts third-party testing, right? You want to have somebody else kind of overseeing the process, and there's accountability there. Make sure those documents are available to you, right? So you can check them out and make sure that everything's being done the way it's supposed to be done. The integrity of the company is super important too, because if they're going to manufacture false stuff, it's not worth losing your job on a drug test.
Right. That was my main concern. You're saying your kids or your grandparents, but what about those that are, for instance, the police force, right? You can't do drugs there.
That's exactly
you
right.
have drug testing.
And it's randomized. I mean, you never know when you're going to. So who wants that stress, right? You're just trying to feel better. and you end up getting popped hot on a THC
Yep.
test, that's not a good thing.
Military. Think about military personnel.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And then you have to go through the whole process of explaining it. So, but the question is CBD oil better if it contains THC? This is an argument, it's a discussion, it's a very opinionated topic, right?
Okay.
But I'm going to talk about that in depth in another segment. So,
Okay.
anyway, that's just kind of the basics of what is CBD oil.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing that. We need to all tune in and take notes. I'm going to get a copy of those notes later because I'm very interested in what you have to say, and I know you do your research very, very well.